What are some book recommendations that you have for people? I have a couple, but what would you recommend to people who just wanted to check out Calvin? They heard about Calvin but doesn't really know him, but wanted to check out some of his works and I guess about him. Yeah.
So let's start with biographies.
Yeah.
The two that I would most highly recommend is of course Calvin, A Pilgrim's Life by Herman Sellereitz.
That's great.
I've already referred to it. For a far longer and perhaps much more academic work, Bruce Gordon's biography, simply called Calvin, is a really, really good introduction. It is very, very thorough, but it does present Calvin in kind of a fully orbed way, so we can get a grip on his entire life. Neither of those biographies are entirely uncritical, and for that matter, biography shouldn't be. It should kind of present people, kind of boots and all, but it does give us both of them give us a wonderful picture of Calvin. In terms of Calvin's own writings, Calvin was followed by a scribe wherever he went, who took down the sermons and the lectures and so on that he did. So there are lots and lots of commentary sets and so on many different books of the Bible that you can access. For the heart really of Reformed doctrine, his commentary series on Romans is of course a fantastic place to start. But I would really encourage people to take the plunge and actually read the Institutes. It does feel and seem really intimidating, but as we said earlier, the style is incredibly accessible, and we can sometimes just take it in small chunks. You don't have to necessarily think that you have to do the whole thing in one sitting or whatever. In fact, I would actually recommend doing it slowly because it is so rich. There's so much to think about that reading a few pages every now and then will absolutely repay the effort in terms of helping us to think through our own spiritual lives, who God is, and will cause us to grow. Absolutely.
No, thank you. I think for me, in light of what you said, I think in Calvin's Institute there's a chapter called A Christian Life, and I found that it's such a good devotion book to use. And I think Ligonier publication, they produced a separate book on that chapter. I think it's called A Little Book on Christian Life. It was just really and I thought maybe if someone has a bit of misconception, heard about Calvin, doesn't really know him yet, I thought that little book on Christian life would be a really good book to give to people, because there's such a beautiful wording there, how Calvin expresses his desire and heart for God, and I found that so warm and it was just so good. Well, Philip, thanks so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Martin. I'm one of the admins here for Join Calvin page. First of all, thank you so much for following the page. I hope this page has helped you to love Christ, to cherish Christ and savor Christ a little bit more. Finally, I had some time to edit the video that I took with Dr. Philip Skippers, principal of Reformed Theological College in Melbourne. I guess the aim of the video is to look at the past teaching of Calvin, assess them, analyze them, and also be transformed by them. So we look at the life, the theology, and the legacy of Calvin, and we look at them, we learn from them, and be transformed by them, and contextualize those teaching to this postmodern world so that we can show the world the truth, the goodness, the beauty of Jesus. So I've used this sort of acronym, PAST, so past. Look at the past, analyze them, assess them, be transformed by them. How? By contextualize them. So that's sort of the aim of these videos that are coming up. And also, Lord willing, I'm planning to reach out to other people who love Calvin, who have learned from Calvin, who knows Calvin really well, much more than I do. So we can talk about those things in a lot of those structure, so that we can love our neighbors through these learnings, by compelling the world with, again, the truth, the relevance, the goodness, and the beauty of the gospel. And I think Calvin's teaching has a lot of materials, content that we can do that, so that we can truly shine the light for the sake of God's glory. So stay tuned for more videos, and I'll let you know if I get to do more interviews with other people in Australia, because that's where I live. So I hope you find it helpful. If you do have time, do pray for this sort of small project that I'm aiming to do, and I hope it will be helpful for all of you. Thanks so much. God bless you.